Hello, and thank you for joining me. Today, we're returning to Fallout 76 for another legendary crafting video, and today I'm going to be making yet another attempt to craft up a new piece of Unyielding AP Regen Secret Service armor for my commando on my OutcasteGamer account. So fingers crossed that I'll have some luck on that today. But I did want to take a moment to apologize for no middle of the week video last week. Life just kind of got in the way. It happens sometimes. And I also wanted to point out that I've been looking at the viewership of my videos. My channel's been going for a little while now, and the legendary crafting videos are amongst my most popular, most viewed, so I will be trying to focus on these a little bit more in the future, just because they seem to be amongst the most popular things that I'm doing, and I have no problem doing them. The biggest limitation here is the number of legendary modules that I can get my hands on, which definitely ebbs and flows a bit for me, and that does not mean we won't see any other type of videos. All the others that I've done before will definitely still be coming. It's just that I will be trying to focus perhaps a little bit more heavily on these just because they seem to be popular. So anyway, let's go on ahead and get started. If you have any comments on that, please feel free to let me know in the comments section. I definitely take what my viewers say seriously, so please let me know. But let's go on ahead and get started on this crafting here. Oh, I did want to show you before we get started. I didn't really mean to do that, but I do have the armor perk here equipped to reduce the cost of materials, and I know it doesn't really do anything, but I'm kind of superstitious, so I put super duper on because why not? But let's go on ahead and get started here. And to take a look, we are going to try to replace this piece of Unyielding poison resistance. It's a very solid piece, but I have 3 pieces of poison resistance and 2 pieces of AP regen, and I'd rather reverse that. So let's see what we can get today. And we'll craft up like 2 or 3 at a time, I think. And we're going to do 20 rolls, so let's just do 2 at a time. I'll try 10 here on this world, and then if we're not getting anything good, we'll hop worlds and see if that helps. And here we've got an Exterminators with +1 perception. That is most definitely not what I'm looking for. And Nocturnal with less explosion damage. So, alright, a couple more coming up. Oh look, I got some score apparently. Let's see here, that's the same one. Ghoul Slayers with +25 radiation resistance. I mean, that at least kind of makes sense for fighting ghouls because they definitely radiate you when they smack you, so that kind of makes sense. It's definitely not what I'm looking for and not going to be useful to me, but it's at least, lore-wise makes sense. We got a Zealot's Secret Service with +1 strength, so yeah, we're getting like all the Slayer's effects here except for the Nocturnal. So I do have a feeling we are going to be hopping worlds, but we're on my private world at the moment. But let's try up a few more here. This is number 5 and 6. Got a 1-star auto stim, no thank you. And yet another Zealots. This time it's at least 3-star. With +1 charisma and reduces damage while blocking by 15%, so basically a 2-star, because I don't ever block, especially on a non-melee character. Let's see. Here are 7 and 8. And of course, I am too heavy now. Oh, we got a 3-star auto stim with +25% environmental disease resistance, and ammo weight reduced by 20%. I run the ammo weight reduction perks, so I guess I could maybe reduce some of those a little bit with that, but I don't know that that's really doing a whole lot for me. But yeah, it's still auto stim, so definitely not what we're looking for. And yet another Zealots. This time with cryo resistance. I mean, at least it's got a decent 2nd star. Not that I really care much about cryo resistance, but it is pretty much, if I'm not mistaken, the only way to get cryo resistance in the game. So if you care about that, then getting it on a legendary effect is useful. I really don't, so it's really not for me. Alright, well these are going to be the last 2 we try on this world unless we get something that suggests we should stay here. There's 9 and 10. We got a life-saving with less explosion damage. And a mutants. Those are the new ones, right? Yes, they are. So yeah, definitely not what we're looking for. We're going to go ahead and hop over to a public world and see if we have any better luck there. So I will be right back. Alright, here we are back in my vault on a public world here. Just to show you, we are indeed on a public world, so let's go on ahead and see if we can do any better on this world. I did take a moment to stop off at a train station to unload the other pieces of armor because I was getting too heavy there and I don't have any space in my stash box to put them, so I wanted it to be a little bit easier for us to see the new ones. So let's go on ahead and get started. We're doing 10 more here. So there's 1 and 2. Oh, no. So we got a chameleon with AP regen. I might actually hold on to that piece because when I do get around to doing some full health stuff with this character, I will want some chameleon AP regen. So that is a good roll. It's not what I'm looking for at the moment, but it's definitely something worth keeping around. I will have to make some space in my stash box for that one. Let's see here. And we've got a Nocturnal with radiation resistance and the ability to breathe underwater. So, yeah, not what we're looking for. Let's go on ahead and try it again. But we're already looking better than we were on the other worlds, so on my private world. Here we've got a 1-star Overeaters. Overeaters is very good. It's basically straight up damage reduction. Right off the top, it's much better than damage resistance increasing or energy resistance or anything like that. So it's very good. It's not what I'm looking for, though. And we got at least an Unyielding piece. Unfortunately, it's +1 intelligence instead of AP regen, and then reduces damage while blocking, so basically a glorified 2-star, and as far as the way I would use it. But we've seen both Unyielding and AP regen, so hopefully the game will decide to combine the two, maybe, hopefully. So we got an Assassin's piece with +1 luck, and once again the ability to breathe underwater. Game really wants me to go scuba diving, I guess. And looks like mutants here with radiation resistance and Stimpaks, Radaway, and Radex are 5% more effective, which could actually be a very interesting 3rd-star for a support character if there ever comes any content where a support character is maybe not absolutely required, but at least very useful. At the moment, not so much. So let's go on ahead and see what else we've got. And we get another Assassins, this time with +25% environmental disease resistance and 75% chance to reduce damage by 15% while sprinting. This could actually be a half-decent PvP piece if I decide to do any PvP. I might consider holding on to this one. It doesn't weigh a ton. I'm not really a big PvP player, and I don't foresee myself becoming a big PvP player, but it doesn't hurt, I guess, to have a set on hand for that just in case I ever got a wild hair or whatever. But we got 2 more rolls here, so let's see what we can get. Hopefully the game will be nice. Come on, give me an Unyielding AP regen, please. I don't care what the... Well, I do care. If the 3rd-star is the one that heals your radiation, then that would be bad. But any other 3rd-star would be fine, or even just 2-star. So come on, be good to me, game. And we got a 1-star Assassins. Yay. And it looks like we got a Mutant Slayers with cryo resistance and ammo weight reduced by 20%. So that's unfortunate. We did not get what we were looking for here, although at least we did come out on top. This is definitely a good piece right here that I will be using at some point on this character, so it's not a total loss, and we'll just have to keep trying. But anyway, please remember, if you enjoyed my content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel out, and it doesn't cost any money. And until next time, thank you for watching.